Niko Valsamis, budding mooter or threat to Ludlow Hall. In an effort for Niko to establish himself as alpha male of the hallowed halls of Ludlow, he has repeatedly forced a wrestling match against any unwitting Ludlowdians who challenge his status as supreme eligible bachelor of Ludlow. From a young age, Niko Valsamis had a desire to be the strongest lad. Raised on pure Greek olive oil, Niko entered into football, and later, mixed martial arts. If you are unaware, Niko is a trained fighter, and you may be next. No one is safe. No one is safe.
He always wants to wrestle. Is it because he's Greek? He's like half Spartan for sure. You know, the Greeks, they're like known for deep thought, and they're great warriors too. So Niko is all the latter. Hates deep thought. The only deep thought he does is about wrestling. I saw him talking to Professor Young a couple weeks ago in the hallway, and he was having a laugh, and they were having a laugh, and I was like, if Professor Young knew how many torts that Niko had committed just that morning, she definitely wouldn't have been talking to him. But that's Niko. I mean, you're not going to show him this to him, are you, Carver? I'm sick of getting beat up by that guy. He's half my size. Alright, later, Mike. Not sure what you needed this video for, but...
My name is Madeline Coates. I live at 553 Needham Street with Nicholas Valsamis, the accused. I will preface this testimony by saying I have 3 younger brothers, all of which I can beat up, and they're tall and big. Niko had locks here and there at the beginning, and now it's just full-blown wrestling all the time. All he wants to do is practice his Muay Thai moves, jiu-jitsu moves. Every day he says, Maddie, are you scared? Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared all the time. I say no to him. The self-defense mechanism. I'm scared all the time.
Niko Valsamis for being a bully. So this one night, and proceeded to have a little conversation with Niko regarding olive oil. Some of the best olive oil actually come from Greece. However, most of the companies are actually owned by Italian companies. As you can see with this olive oil right there, aroma. Niko really didn't like this, and he's like, I'll show you what the Greeks did to the Romans, and then he proceeded to pin me down, and then he's like, this is what we did, we conquered you guys. So he's a bully, and Niko Valsamis needs to be stopped.
Yeah, I've been beat up by Niko. It's strange because it doesn't really matter what time of day. I'll be cooking eggs, and I'll be making breakfast for Niko, in fact, and I'll have my back turned to him, and I'll be brought to the floor with a knee to the ribs, and then I'll proceed to try and tell me tips about Muay Thai, even though I don't really want to learn. Or it could be at 11 p.m. at night. Like, nobody really wants to take a lesson in Muay Thai at 11 p.m. at night. He'll put me in a headlock and drive my head into the cupboards, teaching the different techniques, as he says it, just in case you ever have to fight to the death. I don't know when that would ever arise, but he's pretty concerned about that. He'll also try and weave in some Greek history into how they were such great warriors, and that being Greek means that you have to be a great warrior. He certainly thinks some sort of a fight can arise at any time, no matter if you're cooking eggs or having a drink at 11 p.m. at night. Yes, I've been beat up by Niko.
I'm hiding my face. Hopefully Niko won't recognize me, but yeah, he's a really big bully. He's always yelling at us about olive oil and how the Greeks like to dominate other cultures, and yeah, he's always trying to fight and talk about how he's this big tough guy, and yeah, he's frightening. Quite frankly, he's a frightening man, and I think someone needs to put a stop to his antics, because I think we've all had enough.
It just doesn't stop.
Niko must be stopped. The remedy sought is that Niko retire his bamboo billy club, is prohibited from removing his shirts at parties, and state that he is not the strongest lad in Ludlow.